Appetizers, meats, fish, and garnish, the staple stations for a Hell's Kitchen chef. And for many chefs, these stations forever live in their heads as it caused their demise and chance of running a Gordon Ramsay restaurant. So this got me thinking, what stations have been the most brutal throughout the years, and have there been any trends to go along with it, along with obscure stations that caused eliminations throughout Hell's Kitchen history? It's pretty interesting too, because the first ever elimination in Hell's Kitchen history didn't even come from one of those stations, as Caroline was sent home working the dessert station, with Jason for season 4, and Colleen for season 5 also being a dessert station boot. As will be a trend throughout the seasons, the fish station caused the most amount of eliminations in season 1 with 3, but it was extremely spread out, arguably the most spread out ever, as we saw 2 people go home while working Appetizers, and 2 while working meats. You gotta figure that this was mostly a season 1 thing, as due to pretty much all the cast having no cooking experience on the line, no station will really stand out as hard or easy, as I'm sure they're all pretty difficult for an inexperienced chef. However, in season 2, meats would be the standout station when it came to chefs struggling, and I think it would be considered the toughest station for a long time, until eventually the fish station took over during the middle seasons. 4 chefs were eliminated while working the meat station this season, while the other 4 eliminations were split between apps and fish.
Where's the Wellington? I'm getting nervous. Rachel.
Yes, chef.
I can't take anymore. I don't know where you are. Is that medium?
No, chef, that's rare.
That's rare. What's that one there?
Way rare.
Oh, God.
I got it, chef.
Hey, Bozo.
Yes, chef.
Tell me how pink that duck is.
Not pink at all, chef.
Nowhere near it, donkey. Have you got another duck resting?
Yes, chef.
Where?
Right here, chef.
Show me.
One.
Why are you lying to me now?
Chef, I had one here, and I knew I had a half. I know I cooked enough for it.
Why are you lying to me?
I'm sorry, chef. I didn't mean to lie. Tonight, one of the worst nights that I've personally ever had in my whole life.
Season 3 is one of the biggest outliers on the list, as 5 of the possible 8 eliminations came from Appetizers, and we also saw our first ever elimination from a Garnish station, with that being Julia.
How long?
We have to start it over, chef, because the eggs are...
Come on, Tiffany! A fried egg is stopping this kitchen from cooking. What's all that ramping there? Pass me that over there. What is all this in here?
I wasn't going to give it to you, chef.
What is going on here? How much spaghetti is in there?
Sorry, chef.
He's getting confused. This guy can't cook 2 spaghetti. He shouldn't be in here. Garnish, please. Julia.
I could have sworn I put it up there.
Have we forgotten the monkfish garnish?
I thought I had already put it up there, chef. I'm sorry.
Come on then, don't give up then. I can't believe you just have to redo it. Okay, but don't give up.
Seasons 4 and 5 returned to the norm, as the majority of eliminations came from meat station workers. However, from seasons 6 to 9, we saw the fish station take over as the toughest station, with each of those seasons having 5 chefs eliminated from that station. And I guess this is a perfect time to explain why I think this is the hardest station, because obviously Appetizers only goes during the apps, while Garnish and meats only cook during the entrees, while fish is a part of both the apps and entrees, and thus, that person has the entire service to possibly make mistakes, as opposed to half a service on other stations. And that's why usually all-time bad services take place on the fish station.
Seabass. What is that?
It's the part from the top, chef.
It's the part from the top. What have you done to this?
That damn bass, man. People don't realize that bass can be the death of you.
What's that in there? What? That's not grilled. Oh dear. Raj! What is that stock he's putting in that salmon? Ah. No sauce, bro.
I haven't been on a line in a really long time, and I had no idea what I was walking into.
Why are you jumping all over the place? 5, 3. Tell me.
I'm not sure how long it's going to take.
You're not sure?
No, chef.
Madam, come here.
Yes, chef.
Do me one big favor. Off out of here.
But right after that 4-season stretch of Fish Station being the hardest station, in season 10, we would see the most amount of eliminations from a single station ever, as 7 chefs were eliminated while working the meat station. I do have a theory for this, as since this was infamously the season of Ramsay kicking out chefs left and right, since you do have more time to build up before cooking anything, more than likely, the pressure settles in as you know Ramsay's on a short fuse, and thus make dumb mistakes, e.g. Don in Service 4. This is likely a record that'll never be broken, and I guess maybe Christina struggling on the meat station during the premiere was a sign of things to come.
Yo, my pork is like the bomb, yo. Who said Danny can't grill? Chef, one pork.
Let's go. Come on, let's go. Me. All of you.
Yes, chef.
Stop. Raw pork. Not pink. Not slightly undercooked. Stop.
Chef filet.
Raw.
Chef, I'm sorry, it's raw.
Get out! Really?
Season 11 is an interesting one, as it was pretty spread out, with 3 eliminations from apps and meats, 4 on fish, and 1 on garnish. However, there was also 3 miscellaneous eliminations, with Jeremy being eliminated on a breakfast station. Ray became the first ever charity night boot in Hell's Kitchen history, and while Barrett was assigned to the meats on his boot night, the dish he messed up the most on was the linguine, obviously not a meat dish, and if anything, an appetizer dish, so I don't know why in the world he was cooking that in the first place. But beginning in season 12, we would really see the fish station be the demise of many chefs, as seasons 12, 13, and 15 each had 6 chefs eliminated from that station, and I think it was very apparent at this point that Ramsay was intentionally putting chefs who were on thin ice on that station, knowing they would have a bad service.
Salmon. Right here, chef. Salmon. Hot salmon.
Let me just cooked. Just touch the skin. Yeah, just touch that there. Touch that there.
Raw.
Yes. Tell me. Oh, man. Right, come out, Ollie, stop. It's raw. Raw.
Chef, I didn't want to overcook them.
Oh, stop. Hey, all of you, look at it, look. Ah! I've just done them with you. You, do me a big favour.
Yes, chef.
Yeah, get your apron off, get packed, and off out. First, get out. Who's next?
But between that though, season 14 would unsurprisingly make history in a positive way, as for the first time since season 1, nobody would go home from a certain station, with that being the apps. The meat station was actually that season's biggest weakness with 5 eliminations, but the fact that the chefs this season almost always got the kitchens off to a good start shows exactly why this season is so talented.
Put mascarpone in there. Yep. Mascarpone, truffle butter, season it, stir the out of it. Yep, got it. Right behind you. Go, let me see risotto, guys. Right now. Walking. So I go up, go. Sarah, I need that now.
With Megan's help. Nicely cooked, Megan, Sarah.
2 scallops are coming out of the pan in 30 seconds.
Heard that.
Salad out the window.
Yes, sir.
Coming in hot.
Finally. Service, please.
And no surprise as the talent got better, we saw more of the same when it came to appetizers not being a problem, as seasons 17, 18, 20, and 22 had nobody go home from the app station. However, while season 19 had 2 people eliminated while working apps, this season holds the distinction of being the only season ever where nobody was eliminated while working meats, which I'm sure had the season 10 cast shook. It does hold the record though for most amount of Garnish station eliminations with 4, and in general, from All Stars to American Dream, we did see a lot more Garnish station eliminations, and I think a lot of that is since the talent is so much better now. Ramsay often eliminates someone on Garnish for not stepping up as leader, whereas in past seasons, that person wasn't even considered for elimination since there were so many other mistakes throughout the night.
Adam, when you get a second.
Adam should be the most vocal person in the kitchen because he is on Garnish, and he's clammed up silent.
Adam.
2 salmon on fillet reveal, 6 minutes to the window.
Yes, chef.
I'm doing what Adam should be doing. Adam, get engaged. I'm telling you, not asking you. Adam, take off your jacket, young man. I put you in the Garnish. That was the one position tonight that I thought you were going to shine and nail it. You step up. Tonight you did not step up. Yes, chef. I understand.
For random station eliminations, like I said, we've had 3 chefs be eliminated while working on the desserts, which includes the first ever boot, and Santos also somewhat fits that bill, as he is the only chef to be eliminated while being labeled as a floater. We've had 3 chefs be eliminated while on the pizza station in Chris, Dan, and Mark, which is pretty funny considering that's on paper one of the most basic foods anyone can make. All 3 Danielles in Hell's Kitchen have been eliminated while working meats, while all 3 Kevins have been eliminated while working fish. Jessica from season 16 is the only chef to be eliminated while working tableside, and we've had 2 breakfast service station eliminations with Jeremy and DeMarco being eliminated while working the croissant and croquet stations respectively. One last note here, first boots are usually all over the place, but surprisingly, for the first 19 seasons, only Louis had ever been a meat station first boot, but we've since gotten 3 straight first boots from that station in Matthew, Charlene, and Tad, and it'll be interesting to see if season 23 can break that trend. So there you have it guys, a little fun video today about the main stations of Hell's Kitchen. Be sure to subscribe and like, especially if you want more silly and fun videos like this, and with all that said, take care everyone, and I'll see you next time.
Get out of here.